I carried a trauma since I was 5 years old, and now it's all out. The trauma bag is locked. I find that really interesting how you've phrased that. I have to pick up on it. I have to, because it's like it doesn't sit well with me. You've had the trauma since you were 5 years old, and now it's all out. It's out. So the bag doesn't need to be locked. The bag is gone because it's all out. That bag is no longer existent. There's this new bag now, full of love, full of joy, full of opportunity, full of beautiful experiences, full of challenging experiences that help you to grow. So it's whatever you put in that bag now is what you put in. But if you're saying it's locked, then that means to some extent that that trauma bag is still there. Do you get me? It's an interesting way of phrasing it. I wouldn't phrase it like that, because the trauma bag is locked implies to me that there's trauma in the bag, and now you've locked it so that it's never coming out again. But if it's no longer there, if you've let it all out, that bag is useless. You don't need that bag anymore. The way we speak, it is very powerful. So when you do speak, pay attention to what you're saying and really hear yourself when you're speaking, because the way that you speak makes a big difference to how you feel. I've only told my family so much about everything that truly happened. It doesn't even matter who you tell. The idea is that within you, your feelings change. It doesn't matter how many people acknowledge your trauma or don't acknowledge it. It's kind of irrelevant. Sometimes it feels nice to share it, but it doesn't really change it. It's how you feel about it within yourself and you working through it. And it is a lone journey. Working through trauma is a lone journey. Someone can be there and I can support you, and they give you hugs and they make you feel comforted. But that doesn't necessarily release anything from us. It takes that work ourselves to be able to release it and move into this more empowered way. And you're definitely doing that. So give yourself a round of applause, yeah? You're definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. And keep doing it. Keep giving yourself the props. To be able to talk about trauma with anybody is really good. Number one, because like I said with the number 9, there is this, even if it was just yourself you were talking to, like I said, other people, we all feel this need for other people, maybe because we're human and we need that contact. But the trauma itself is something within you. And just the process, just the fact of you acknowledging the trauma means that you're working on the trauma. Just of not acknowledging it. And number 9 is all about that trauma bag. And the vulnerability of whether you are super independent and suppressing, or whether you are allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And by you expressing it to someone, you weren't only aware of what you were feeling, but you allowed yourself to be vulnerable through what you were feeling. So more power to you, yeah? That is impressive all by itself, without any of the other work you've done. That in itself has changed you.